Hello, Linda here from Linda Active. Little Minnie in her box bed. I don't think you can see much of her. She's kind of curled up in there. It's an overcast day here today in Perth, Western Australia. We're finally starting to get some rain again. Our weather here is super dry during the warmer months. And now that it's autumn, we're finally getting that rain, which has been much needed, especially by all my little thirsty plants. So today we are going to be talking about the May 2025 Custom Viewer Workout Raffle. Okay, if you are new to my channel, let's go into out, in. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and please subscribe. It really helps me out. Make sure your notifications are turned on so you never miss a video. If you know about the Custom Viewer Workout Raffle, then you know the drill, people, but for anyone who doesn't, basically what it is you get to nominate your favorite workout, enter below in the comment section by answering all the questions that are in the description of this video. And then after 72 hours of giving you the time to do that, I will draw some winners out of a hat in another video. And the way it works is I write all of the names on a piece of paper exactly the same size. Let's go step touch side to side, put them in a hat and pick out the winners. And for May 2025, we are going to have 6 winners. So a little bit more than last month. And in order to be able to fit all of that in and not burn myself out, because I still have my Barlates Body Blitz channel to film for as well, and my members, I am going to do 15-minute workouts this month. Okay, so 6 lucky winners, 15-minute workouts. Now, go to the description and please answer all of those questions in as much detail as possible. It's so important to do that for me. Let's go knee and tab, because then I'll be able to create the workout as closely to what you actually want as possible. The thing I really want you to focus on is the question that says, what are some favorite exercises to include? Now, if you have already entered in the past, please copy and paste it across. I will only be taking the entrance from this particular video in the comment section. And if you have a workout that you really like from either my Linda Active channel or my Barlates Body Blitz channel, you can definitely say, I would like a workout, and then give me the full exact title of the workout and make any tweaks that you would like. So you can just say, let's go other side. You can just say, I would like this sort of workout, but I would like to add this equipment, or make more of it a mat workout, or whatever tweaks you would like. Okay, now, I know you might be thinking, 15 minutes, that's not very much. Well, don't worry, next month I'm going to do some longer times for the workouts, but 15 minutes can still pack a punch. And remember, you could use one of my shorter workouts as a warm-up beforehand and use one of my stretch workouts as a stretch afterwards. So you can make that 15-minute workout easily into a half an hour workout. Let's go across, little circle arms. So it does not have to have a warm-up or stretch included. You can literally just launch straight into the bulk of the workout. Now, that is all I've got for you basically in terms of describing what the raffle is all about. If you have any questions, again, leave it below this video. And apart from that, there's not really much else I need to go through, but I thought I would give you a little tiny pep talk, if you don't mind. If you don't want a pep talk, switch off here. If you want a little pep talk, then keep listening. So basically, a lot of you know that last month, I was pretty sick. Let's push across and tap. And 3 months before that, I was pretty sick as well. And I have also had some long-term health issues, which started about 5 years ago, which were to do with my hormones getting completely messed up. So basically, I have been really focusing on trying to balance my hormones and on reducing stress in my life. And if you saw my active chat video last month, for the April submissions, I ended up choosing 4 workouts from people that had previously entered. Let's go tap behind with bicep curls. That had previously entered, and they all requested lower intensity workouts. I could have pushed through because by the end of last month I was feeling a lot better, but I decided that I needed to do what was right for me and to listen to my body and to be kind to myself, right? Sickness is always a sign that something is out of whack, and it may not necessarily be that you're doing anything really wrong, but it may be an accumulation of things over a longer period of time that is slowly creating that wear and tear on your body that eventually can show up, let's push across, that can show up as long-term illness or just little niggling, annoying things like constant migraines or headaches or just aching bones. You know, it can be so many different things, stomach issues, irritable bowel syndrome. All these things can literally be an accumulation of just deviating from what our body is happy with by 0.1%. And over time, it gets worse and worse. So I guess what I'm trying to say is I have really had to learn not to be a taskmaster, right? Because it's so easy. Let's go knee ups with little bicep arms. It's so easy to be your own taskmaster, especially in this world that seems to have a never-ending to-do list, right? And I have to continually tell myself, whose schedule am I on? Who is setting the expectations here? And 99% of the time, I'm setting my own expectations, right? I am deciding how much I need to fit into a day. I am deciding whether I need to spread myself thin, go and help this person, that person, do all of these social engagements. That is my choice. Nobody's holding a gun to my head, right? Let's go up on the corner and tap. So in the same way, I can clear my schedule. Of course, there are some things that you cannot clear off your schedule. You got to eat, you got to feed your babies, you got to, clean the house, you got to do certain things to make money. So I am not saying that you clear everything, but certain things that we end up doing that are not necessities often are the ones that send us over the edge. Like the straw that broke the camel's back literally can just be going to that social engagement that we really have absolutely no energy for. Let's just march in place, because this song's actually pretty fast. It snuck in there and snuck up on me. So maybe you need to clear your schedule a bit. Maybe you need to lower your expectations of yourself a bit. Sometimes what we expect from ourselves in our mind does not translate to what our body wants to do. So taking a minute, taking some deep breaths, and actually asking yourself the question, what feels right to me right now? What feels good to me right now? Just doing that and listening for a second instead of charging on with whatever to-do list you've got for that day can really help you to become more in tune. And let's go forward, back tap, forward, back tap, and not burn yourself out, right? Or maybe just give yourself a little bit more of a break. And I'm talking from an A-type personality who really thrives on constantly doing things, having purpose. I'm very driven, always up to something, and I have to slow myself down. Now, some of you out there might be the opposite. You might be the sort of person that sits on the couch watching Netflix way too much. I'm probably not talking to you guys, but at the same time, maybe you do also need to take that second to breathe and figure out whether, let's go up and down, whether you need to do something different to be kind to your body. Maybe it means moving more. Maybe it means doing more things that are stimulating for your mind. Maybe it means socializing more. So on the other end of the spectrum, there are different ways of dealing with the fact that your body is not happy. And finally, putting that in the context of exercise, for me, I have had to slow down a lot because, as I have mentioned multiple times in the past, I definitely used to be one of those people that thought more intense is better. So I used to do hours and hours of super intense exercise. Let's slow things down a bit. Let's go circle, circle, and then side lunge, circle, circle, side lunge, side lunge. Injuries caused me to rethink that whole intensity equation, which I'm very grateful for. But it wasn't until I got really sick 5 years ago that I was basically forced to just almost stop altogether and lower the intensity of my workouts significantly. Like, I'm talking half an hour of mat work was enough, and a little bit of walking. So let's go knee and then lift. Stay on one side. So for me personally, now when I get sick, I don't mess around anymore. I know what it's like to get really sick. So when I just get a virus or a small kind of a cold, whatever it is, then I don't force myself to exercise anymore. I don't feel like I need to get straight back into it after I get better. I am much more gentle with myself. And this is a shout out to everyone out there with that driven personality who over exercises and feels like they should be able to do what they used to be able to do. This is not how it works, people. As we age, we definitely need to slow down a little bit. It may not necessarily be slowing down, actually. It may be changing the way we work out. Okay, thinking more mindfully about mobility, stability, our joints, maybe slowing down the pace of what we do, but upping the weights. So it's just different, right? It's still challenging, but just different. But the main thing is, don't be a taskmaster. Don't force yourself to continually do things that leave you feeling fatigued and leave you feeling like you can't actually sustain that type of exercise for a long period of time. Listen to your body, take that breath, think about what you actually enjoy. So important to enjoy exercise, not just do things for results. Every time you do things just for results, that stress that you're putting your body out under increases cortisol, which increases insulin in the blood because it spikes blood sugar, which means you can't actually burn fat. Okay, so think about that. Those really high intensity workouts where you're flooding your body with cortisol are stopping you from burning fat. Okay, look it up. I'll link you some podcasts if you're interested. Ask me in the comments below. But seriously, I've been researching this for such a long time, and whenever I look at people that are slightly older that have started to get better results now than in the past, doing less, it's all because they started being kinder to their bodies, not thrashing themselves, okay? So guess what? That's all I've got for you today. Thank you so much for listening. Please make sure you put your nominations for the custom viewer workout below as soon as possible. And I will be back with the winner video very soon. Thank you very much. Bye for now.